It's time to talk about Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is my most anticipated game this year. It looks absolutely amazing. As you guys know, I am a big Street Fighter fighting game enthusiast. I love fighting games. Been playing them since I was a kid, and I love these type of games, man. This genre is, to me, is the best, man. But let's talk about Street Fighter 6, man. Street Fighter 6 um, it's just looking fantastic, man. I mean, it is really the full package. I mean, the game, as you can see in the background, man, the graphics looking good. It's got open world, a lot of fan service in there. I mean, one of the main complaints about Street Fighter Five was that the game did not really have a lot of offline content, like content for casual gamers, people that just want to have like some content. It basically released in a incomplete state, man. And they, although they did added tons of offline content later, a full-on cinematic story mode and all that, the damage was already done. But they're definitely changing this stuff for this game this time around, man. I mean, I'm interested to see how this open world is going to be like, man. But so apparently you create your avatar, and then you can just kind of walk around and I don't know, go in some kind of a story where you're the actual character. I don't know how exactly it's gonna go down, but I mean, graphically, it's just looking great too, man. It's gonna have also a 3D chat matchmaking system. The gameplay from the pros and the people that really actually play these games like on a competitive level, and not just like casual to like play the arcade mode and story mode for a little bit and then just quit on the game. For the guys that play the game on a long-term basis, they're also talking like they're really praising the gameplay as well, man. And I'm actually liking what I'm seeing, man. I'm liking the graphics. I'm liking how it looks. I'm liking the interesting gameplay mechanics, the changes that they've made on it. And what can I say, man? I think that this game is definitely set to sell a bunch of copies, man. I mean, just look at it. Look at it, man. This shit looks fantastic. Looks fantastic, man. I'm gonna see how this drive impact mechanic actually works. They got parries as well. I mean, it just looks very competitive, and I haven't seen a Street Fighter game go all out like this one is, because this game seems to be going all out. I mean, this game is like AAA to the max. You got your offline content. You got all these special modes. Let me see. Let me show you some more stuff, man. Show you some more stuff. I know I got. I mean, it's just got a bunch of stuff, man. But this game is going absolutely all out with everything. They're putting a bunch of different modes here. Look at these like little goofy, casual like mini game modes and whatnot. They got a bunch of cool stuff, man. So you can create your character. You can play with that character in an open world story mode. It's the first time I've seen a fighting game go with an open world, like for its like single player mode. Like that's gonna be very interesting, man. So they got these like cool little mini games. I'm actually interested in trying them out. I'm mostly more of a competitive guy, but my point is this game's really got it all. It's got content. It's got a lot of offline content for the casuals. It's got great graphics. Roster's looking fantastic as well. I mean, what else could you ask for? And then they also got cool gameplay, like the beta. Everybody's been giving good feedback about it. Just looking good, man. Can't wait for this game. I haven't seen Street Fighter go like this all out in a long time, and my prediction is that this game is going to sell absolutely great. Like, it's going to sell fantastic. I mean, there's really nothing coming out that's going to be competing with it during that time in June. 2 months later, Evo is going to be happening. I mean, it's just looking fantastic. Tekken 8 is we can also check out Tekken 8, man. You know, we can also check out Tekken 8, see what Tekken 8 is doing. But I'm really not all that impressed with Tekken 8. Hold on, let me go with this. Tekken 8's also looking good, but I don't know, man. It's just Tekken. Tekken's Tekken, man. You gotta put in a lot of work just to freaking do a backdash in these games, man. But the game's looking good, man. Tekken 8's looking good. But I think it's funny to me how Tekken fans are always talking shit about Street Fighter, but Street Fighter is always the most watched game and most played fighting game, period. It's always been the most popular. Tekken will always be second best. I mean, people trash Street Fighter 5 for a long time, but it's still the most played fighting game. How about that? And this shit, I just know that Tekken fans are gonna play Tekken, and there's nothing wrong with that. And the game has its fan base, and they're two very different games. They're fighting games, but also they're not in the same subgenre. Street Fighter is a 2D fighting game, and Tekken is a 3D fighting game, so it's always gonna have its own little crowd difference. But yeah, man. And I'm glad that both of them exist, and both of them are very different and all that. But ain't no way that Tekken 8 is gonna end up being better than Street Fighter 6. But yeah, Tekken's also looking good too, man. But they definitely don't want to be releasing anytime soon. Street Fighter 6 is coming out. I'm telling you, man, Street Fighter 6 is gonna do some great numbers, some great sales numbers. But yeah, man, that's my video right there. Just super excited about this, man, about this year when it comes to Street Fighter. All right, guys, have a good one.